From Montreal to Memphis, parlez-vous français? Tell all the girls the Rouges are on their way. They don't like heavy metal, they don't like rock and roll, but all they like to listen to is Barry Manilow. They're all American boys, all American boys, all American boys. They're all American boys.
Hello, people. This is an emergency stream today.
Yeah, this is something I did not expect that we were going to do today, especially being on a Sunday. Me and Trey were going to go live, still are on our movie review channel, but all this news broke down. And me and Trey just decided, you know what? Let's just go live and let's just talk about it because there's a lot of fuckery that's gone down the past 24 hours.
TNA is, we've been, as you've noticed, right, the last couple of weeks, we've been really railing TNA. And I feel like today is the day that kind of showed us why we have, in a way. They deserve this.
It's valid. I mean, it's valid. So I guess we're just going to get into it real quick.
Honestly, Tyler, I'm going to say this real quick. This might be the worst era of TNA since, I would say, they left Spike. This is probably, like, buzz-wise. Like, optically, this is the worst they have looked since the whole Spike thing fell through. Yeah,
this is the worst they've looked since 2014, 2015-ish.
They left Spike around 2014 when Dixie Carter fucked all that up.
They went to
Carlos Silva, I think, is making the same mistakes, seeming like.
Yeah, I think it's Anthem as a whole too. Anthem's made some serious dumbass stupid decisions too. Like Delirious being the booker has not worked. Tommy Dreamer being talent relations has not done anything good.
No,
honestly, it's just this brand, this whole company feels so stale. It feels so freaking. I don't even know what the word it is. It has no buzz. It has no aura. It's just a
nothing
walking corpse. Honestly, like it really is. It's just a walking corpse.
Has more buzz. MLW right now has more buzz. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's true. If you think about it, I know we rail NWA a lot, right? You call that the crackhead company, basically, and they still are. But they at least get buzz. Somewhat. WWE literally gave him a layup, and I'm gonna really land this home throughout this whole streak. WWE gave him a layup. This is their first TV deal since Spike, big TV deal anyway.
It's bad.
They fucked it.
Yeah, like I said, they're on AMC, and legit, this company feels like the actual Walking Dead. If it was a wrestling company, it'd definitely be the Walking Dead.
They were better when they didn't even have a TV deal last year, when they were still on fucking Anthem and Access TV. They were better on Access TV last year. That's insane.
It's just bad, dude. Like TNA, the booking, everything. They have no direction. They have nothing going for them.
And this is all right before Slammiversary, which is like their WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of just bad publicity. Everybody's leaving. We're going to get to it, but Mike Santana, it's really looking like, he's going to go to WWE once his deal expires. And
oh, yeah, that's a given. That's like saying the sun's going to come out tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's just he's not going back to AEW. He's not going to go to MLW. I mean, at this point, WWE is really going to buy TNA. They're really just going to buy.
They should. At this point, just do it, WWE, because TNA. It's just you gave them a layup.
Yeah,
you gave them their first TV deal, and the fact that they were better when they were on Access still is insane to me. I thought things were going to change, and I'm really mad because I'm not going to lie. I was one of the people really big upping TNA because of how good of a year last. Not everything was perfect, but they had a pretty good year last year. And then I don't know what happened. I really don't know.
I don't know either because if you remember, chat, me, Trey, and Cream, we all watched the debut episode of TNA, and everyone was all down, in the dumps. It was bad. It was this and that. It wasn't great, but we did have a good time watching the show.
Yeah, That's
But
fun
still,
watching.
though, it's just it's gone nowhere since, dude. Like it's just got nothing. It's got nothing going for him.
No.
So how bad is it, Jack? Well, we're gonna get into it right now. So Trey, let's go ahead and get into let's dive into this whole.
Let's get into
fuckery,
what
so.
actually happened today that broke.
Yeah.
Why we're doing this stream.
So Trey, do you want to read that for the chat because we have a lot of stories to cover here.
TNA publicly announced the releases of Steve Macklin and Mila Grace. TNA Wrestling has come to terms on the releases of Steve Macklin and Mila Grace effective immediately. We wish them the best in their future endeavors.
Yeah, so this was released by the company. Usually TNA never comments on people releasing, well, at least recently, because if it was like a big star back in the day, like when they were on Spike, they would obviously say, hey, this person, et cetera, is gone, right? But like, this right here was kind of like, to me, this was a fuck you from TNA to them. So you want to read that for the chat also, Trey?
Yes. Steve Macklin had hoped to keep the word of the departure quiet, but TNA issued a press release announcing his and Mila Grace's departures. TNA rarely issues a press release and didn't consult Grace or Macklin before making the decision. Oh my God, this was a fuck you.
Yeah, this was a total. Shit. Yeah, this was just a total F you guys. You're going to leave us, so we are going to pretty much just bury you, in my opinion. This is just a burial of these two talent.
I'm gonna keep it real. Here's the thing, TNA, you can't afford to be this. You're not WWE. You're not even AEW. They have the money to get away with that. Let's just keep it real. Mm-hmm. They have the money to get away with that. We were already talking about how bad it is that they're doing this whole, we're only going to sign you for 3 months, like what they're doing with Vinci. TNA, you better try to extend that contract with Vinci now. Just saying, by the way.
Yeah, because like no one else is going to sign with them, and like Jack's right here in the comment section, Trey. By the way, what's up, Jaluk?
What up,
right here? Yeah, it feels like they have a parachute, and it feels like they can never fail. I think that way too a little bit, but also too, it's just like you're doing nothing for your own brand. Like basically, when we talked about this whole TNA and NXT deal working together, we said like hopefully this will be beneficial for everybody. But honestly, it's been a give and take situation a little bit. There's sometimes TNA's actually got some wins having NXT guys on the show. Yeah, but really majority, it's really been beneficial to WWE and their system and their talent. And like,
because let's be real, that Trick title run, I think it did more. Like, ironically, Trick's TNA title run did more for him than Santana beating Trick did for him.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, that's what made me kind of start liking Trick was that character he started portraying once he won that title.
Yeah.
And same with JC Jade. I think that title run did more for her as a character. It didn't necessarily do anything for TNA. Well, the problem was, who did they even have beat her? Was it anyone worth the fuck?
I was going to say Andy Hartwell, but honestly, I can't remember.
I don't remember who beat. Was it? It wasn't Jordan Gray. I don't remember.
Was it like Xia Li? That's why I know her from her.
Okay, it might have been Xia Li. I like Xia Li, but what are you doing?
Because I remember her becoming the champion, the women's or the Knockouts champion at that MSG show they did in that triple threat. I think it was like her, Kalani Jordan, and then it was Jordan Grace, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the people I remember. But like, but I can't remember who. Like, I can't remember who JC Jane dropped the title to.
Ash by Elegance.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the reason why I didn't remember.
Same. But yeah, Ash by Elegance? Really?
Yeah, that's like right here, like Steve Macklin right here. Like, for example, Steve Macklin just signed a deal back in March. This comes from Corey from Corey of False Finish. But like, yeah, like right here, he signed that deal back in March.
Yeah,
and now he's already gone.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming AEW bound.
I'm thinking AEW Ring of Honor because his wife's there. His wife is Deonna Purrazzo, that's her name.
Oh yeah, Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his
So yeah,
wife.
he'll probably
So
go there.
maybe he goes to Ring of Honor. Maybe I think definitely. I think AEW Ring of Honor is definitely bound for him. He's not going back to WWE because I don't. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't hate the guy, but I am not a fan of him. I think he's very bland.
I don't think he'd offer anything to WWE. I'm sorry. So you're like, I'm gonna keep it real. I think Santana would offer more.
Like, you want to know my honest opinion about Trey? I think he does go to AEW, and I would not be surprised if you see him go into AEW and join the Don Callis family.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The Callis family.
And they put him with. And they put him with.
It's the most cursed shit I've ever fucking heard in my life, and yeah, I know it's gonna happen. That's depressing.
Yeah, and I think Josh Alexander is definitely and him are going to be a tag team. That will not surprise me at all.
Oh God, what up, Dream? Yeah.
You know what? At least I'm doing better than TNA. Holy shit.
Yeah, you haven't been around, Dream, for like a lot of the badges. The other day, you know what they did this week on Impact, Dream? They had their Knockouts champion Xia Li get pinned by fucking Mr. Elegance.
What? They did an intergender match? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You tell us.
You tell me. I don't know. This is delirious writing.
Can we just like get new creative in TNA, please? Like,
in ownership at this point.
WWE needs to buy him. I'm at that point. WWE just buy him. Fuck. Give it the AAA treatment. You can keep it as its own entity, but
give it the Undertaker, dude. I want Undertaker running AAA and TNA.
Shit.
Oh, dude, this is bad. Like I like Tommy Dreamer, but like this is bad, man. This is just not good.
Well, we covered it last night. They were legit tasking people to go and pass out flyers in Denver. Like, we're looking for 18-year-old and plus to pass out flyers. I'm like, it's 2026. Why are we still doing flyers?
You shouldn't have to. You have a TV deal. You shouldn't have to do flyers.
Yeah,
like,
you shouldn't have to do that.
That's bad. Like, that's like, I know like I told Trey, they did that back in the territories. They did that back in the day for ECW, but it's like it's 2026. The flyer, method doesn't work anymore. Sorry, it's outdated.
Literally online is the way, and they're like, we're going to do
social
flyers.
Media is like, and by the way, flyers really didn't work back in the day. It would only work if you were like outside the event and someone had nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is very few people, because most people are on their way to doing something. They're not just wandering around arenas, right? So social media works a little better, but even social media, if you do all your stuff on that, it's not going to work as a big company. WWE still has to show up to other things, and they have to find other ways of promoting their stuff
and spark interest, dude.
Well, if you see who's running their Twitter handle, my God, they need to fire him too, or he or her, because it's terrible too. It's just everything is just all together. The social media director, everything. It's just all bad. But like, going back to the story,
remember, there was a while where I bought into this, and I'm a fucking retard for doing such. But I was like,
I'm mad at myself. I'm hating myself.
Yeah, I was like, maybe they can actually like put the boots a little bit to AEW. My thought process is, what if they make AEW better? No, they just managed to be worse than AEW.
Yeah,
they're worse than NWA at this point, because NWA didn't have their women's champion get pinned by a joke character.
Well, at least nobody knows what the fuck NWA is at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
it's worse. You're on cable TV every fucking week.
Yeah, everybody's leaving. Like, literally within the last couple months, Danny Luna left. Fucking
who they have left? Sosa, and Sosa's like probably on a short contract, and he's a young guy, so we don't even know if he's going to become a big deal or not.
At this point, I'd run for the hills, but it's just like right here, like this was reported today too, right there. Steve Macklin has been very critical of the direction and the TNA as a product since they went to AMC. And I think it's everyone's problem. Like, it feels stale. That's like I told Trey and everyone at the beginning of the stream. This company feels like The Walking Dead. I'm not trying to do a pun. Yeah, I know it's on AMC, but still, though, this feels like a walking corpse.
Yeah, I mean, there's no storylines. Like, that's the thing. They got no storylines. You did the righteous, and the Hardy Boys for like 4 or 5 months now, and they did a Wicked Garden match, and I still really can't even explain what the fuck that is.
It's just night. A Wicked Garden match. It's just a fucking song by Stone Temple Pilots. You can't just take the name of a. You can't take.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take the name of a song and then be like, we're gonna make a match about that. Like, and WWE does that shit too, and so does AEW. They all do the stupid one-off gimmicks with the fucking dumb names.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know,
Chicago Street Fight.
Well, that's different. That's just you put a street fight wherever city you're in.
And then you have Chicago in the background playing Sorry
Feeling Stronger every day or some shit.
Yeah. Have a Chicago song playing in the background. But like, yeah, but it's just like this is bad. But like, obviously right here, Steve Macklin put this today on Twitter. Trey, do you want to read that for the chat real quick?
Yeah. Steve Macklin comments after being granted his release from TNA. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into everything I've done over the last 5 years, and I'll always be thankful for my time there. But now it's time to stack bodies. See you soon.
Yeah, that's a good response. I look, I'm not the biggest Steve Macklin fan, but he got done dirty here. They didn't even fucking let him.
Yeah, they fucked him over.
He was
like
that's fucked, man. Like they absolutely did him dirty, and I don't care if you dislike the guy or like him, but no one deserves to have that fucking treatment. Especially, he was a big part of TNA. Like he really was.
And he was their world title scene for the last couple of months, facing
a couple of years, honestly. Like
because he was the first. He won that. He was the first international champion when they introduced.
Yeah, which by the way, that belt is disgusting looking. That blue strap is ugly as fuck.
Ugly, and unfortunately, Mustafa Ali is stuck in that for whatever reason. They're not smart. And you would think they do Santana and Ali at Slammiversary. No, you know what they're doing, Cream, at Slammiversary for the world title?
Oh God,
Eric Young, and Santana.
Eric Young, the guy whose gimmick has just been boring Sting. Like he's just been sitting in the fucking crowd doing nothing. But at least Sting had like a good payoff when that happened, when he was in the rafters. This is just
literally
some fucking idiot sitting in the fucking crowd doing nothing.
Every fucking Eric Young feud is he runs in, talks shit, gets beat up by the face the first week. The next week runs in and pile drives the guy. That's it.
Just like right here, last Talks of Mail said, that too. Him and Ethan Page. Ethan Page got there before.
Speedball Mike Bailey left at the exact same time as Alexander.
And now, the rumor is that freaking Leon Slater's leaving. His deal's up soon. So it's just like,
he's probably going to NXT.
Yeah.
And how long until fucking Nemeth leaves and goes back to WWE?
He'll probably, he's gonna go back. I think he's gonna go back for one last run, so maybe 2 years, maybe.
I think AEW would pick him up. I don't know, but like right here, it's like Steve Macklin has.
But he's been pretty critical of AEW.
Yeah, but I can be critical too. But they're showing me like $4 million. I'll shut up real quick. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like he fits better in WWE than he does in AEW.
But I think there's more fresh matchups though in AEW for Ziggler. As bad as I give shit to Ziggler, I mean, there's a lot more talent I think he actually can work with. You got MJF, you got Roosh, you got Andrade if you want to. You have
unfortunately
Ospreay. You have Ospreay.
Moxley. I agree, but I just think he's gonna go back to WWE.
Probably because you're saying he's used to that style, WWE entertainment style, not the.
I mean, he did wrestle for them last year at the one-off, right? So
I think he'll go back, and you know who else I think is probably going to leave at this point? If I'm Tessa, just stay at CMLL because Green, they're trying to fuck with that too, because the whole CMLL has the AEW thing, so they're trying to fuck with her deal with CMLL now. Apparently.
Oh fucking hell, dude! And the pulling out of the wrestlers thing was not a good look. Like that was a really bad look. We made fun of Tony Khan when he did that with GCW. He pulled fucking Starks off of the show. We're like, that's a bad look. And then TNA was like, what if we do that but more? And it's like, no, dude. People didn't like it when AEW did it. They're sure as fuck not gonna like it when you do it. Like,
and you're fucking with the woman you can actually keep long term, because at least as of now, it doesn't seem like she's going to go to either of the big two. I would try to make her happy, but no, they're doing the opposite. We're gonna try to fuck. If I'm her, just go to TNA.
Well, and I don't think WWE is gonna re-up that deal with them. They're either gonna buy them or just say fuck it.
Yeah, well, that's what Jack said earlier in the chat. This felt like a parachute for TNA, and they think whatever they can do, it doesn't matter because they can't fail because they got the partnership, and it's like that too.
WWE,
but it's like
WWE doesn't need you. They have AAA and NXT.
No, they don't.
Honestly, you make them look bad. They helped you get your first major TV deal, and you squandered it.
Fuck, it's even worse than that. If the rumors about New Japan looking to do stuff with WWE are true, then they really don't fucking need you.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna definitely need it. No, yeah, you're right.
Well, it's like right here, Myla Grace. So AEW's already interested in her, and so is WWE. That's what me and Trey were talking about. I can see her going to AEW
or NXT.
Yeah, John will love that. And it's just like also like this right here too. It's like Santana right here. Trey, do you want to read it for the chat real quick? So we did cover this by the way last night, but still though.
Sources within WWE say that they believe that Mike Santana will be leaving TNA and heading to WWE upon his contract expiring this summer, which is pretty much almost summer now. So I'm assuming
we're in.
So.
Yeah.
This is the world's worst kept secret. Same thing with Joe Henry. When his contract was up, we all knew he was going. We also know Leon Slater will probably go to WWE.
Yep.
I mean, they literally put him on Cena's last ever pay-per-view.
Yeah, and he was teaming up with Javon for a while.
Exactly. He's going to go. Fuck, they might put him and Javon in a fucking tag team. That would actually be a sick-ass fucking
I'd be okay with that. I'd actually be okay with that.
Dude, that would be a really good tag team. I fucking hope they do. I don't think Leon needs to go to fucking NXT. He's been on NXT times through the TNA deal that just bring him up. He's ready. And so is, honestly, so is Santana. I think Santana's fucking ready.
He'll probably go to SmackDown.
You know what? I could see Leon Slater go to AEW because I can see Leon Slater versus Kevin Knight.
Fuck, that would be good. That would be.
I can see Leon Slater and Ospreay. I can see MJF as well.
I don't think there's any wrong places for him to go. Either way, he's going to thrive.
Just creatively, that's the problem. That's it. But go ahead.
But with Santana, it's like the dude's ready now.
He's solid. Yeah, he's a solid guy.
The dude is. I look at Santana. I'm like kind of like Trick Williams. I'm like, the guy's got something.
Him in the IC title seat right now. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. He's not at the world title level, but he could be. Like that's not. It's not out of the. He's closer to the world title level than he is curtain jerker on a NXT live event that's on tape,
they'll put him with Priest because they both have that New York background. They'll put him with Priest for a little bit.
Well,
I don't think that. I think the only person that benefits is Damian Priest, to be honest.
Right now, if I'm booking Santana and we're like, you're an idiot, but like, I think if he came to WWE, I think you put him in the mid card scene right now, put him with the IC United States title reign.
That's what I do. That's actually,
I mean, if anything happens and it's still around, I could see him join the Vision. As bad as that stable's cursed, I could see it happening.
Yep. I think that would be a good fit for him if the thing wasn't a giant clusterfuck. I think WWE needs to create a new fucking faction. They have too many people and too many people that are scattered and have nothing going on. Create not an NWO, but you know what I mean, like a bigger faction.
Even an evolution type of faction.
I'm thinking you get a faction with like six or seven guys in it, right? And it's a big faction, and you can have overarching stories off of it. You need to find the right guys, and also the injuries that's always going to derail shit. So you can the Vision would have been great without the injuries. I think you can tell where it was going, and it was going to be good.
I like the start. Like I said, with Seth being the leader, Braun being the Batista, and ideally, had they brought Ethan Page maybe a year ago, maybe put him in there.
Yeah.
Or Ricky Saints even. But something like that. But obviously, it got fucked, and they had to change it. But I agree. I definitely think there needs to be more stables, but
especially because if you want to pick up all these guys from TNA, you need to have something for them to do.
Yeah,
and I think an NWO style faction, in the sense of it's everywhere. I want this faction to have people showing up on NXT, SmackDown, Raw. This is something that you build now and you take it into Survivor Series. Like, this could be your whole summer angle, right? And you could do it like a good version of the Invasion, where it's not like WCW and then it's like, oh, well, we have Mark Jindrak. Like, no offense to Mark Jindrak, but when I think of WCW pillars, I'm not thinking of Mark Jindrak.
Or Hugh Morris.
Yeah, this is more like you have young up and coming guys who are going to fucking take their spot, like Nexus. like you don't call it that, you call it something different, and you have it different enough to where they're showing up and they're just wrecking house. And then you have other guys who are there that then have to kind of fend. You have people trying to like huddle together, like very tentatively, and then you can spill. Like, there's so many story options, and that's something that helps you build, and you can use that to build into Mania. And it's something for the mid card. You don't have to have it really spill over into the main card. You can have it be you can have like Penta get involved, right? Penta gets attacked or some shit. And then him, Ray Phoenix gets fucking attacked. And you could have dudes from AAA come over and be a part of it. You could have a ton of them. Like, you could do that, and it doesn't really affect the main event, but it changes like the vibe of the show as well. It feels like there's something going on here. And you could build these people up to be not main event levels, but pretty fucking close to where you don't have to do much after that to get them to that point,
Yeah, of course, I have a wild conspiracy too. If Triple H is out the door, if TKO is finally done with Triple H, I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H just goes and buys TNA from Anthem. Because I was doing some research.
He would have enough money. They would have, I bet you that Vince, if the McMahon family would have enough money to buy TNA.
Well, I've done some research. So apparently the company is worth estimated. It's not, this is not actual factual data, but it's just, hyperbole. The company's worth $500 million.
It's not. No, it's worth less.
That's what I was going to say. I feel the only thing I feel that's probably worth more is probably the video library.
Yeah, the library, yeah.
Probably. But if Triple H gets shit canned, I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H buys it from Anthem, takes over, and then he takes over TNA and like does his own vision to compete with WWE or work with Shawn and NXT because they still had that partnership deal with NXT. So either way, Triple H has still got that hand in the WWE pot.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
I think if that were to happen, which we don't know, I don't think TKO would, because I don't think they have any fucking clue who would take. It's the same thing with Dana White and UFC. Dana White in UFC, he's running it like an incompetent rube that he is. They don't know who the fuck to replace him with. They have no clue, and because of that, his job is safe. That's the only reason. They have no fucking clue who to replace him with. Yet they want to. Well, UFC has a lot more agency than WWE does, which is very, very weird because WWE makes more money. But TKO is way, and by makes more money, I mean they make $100 million more a year than UFC does. Not so now with that Paramount deal, because that's a ridiculous fucking deal. But I mean, TKO's involvement has really fucked up a lot of shit. Like, has Triple H been like the best booker? No, there are definitely some problems. I talked about it. He has the hardest time booking anything from SmackDown after Mania to fucking the week before SummerSlam. That time stretch, I don't know what happens, but they just have nothing. They blow their whole wad beforehand going into Mania, and then afterwards they're just kind of treading water, and then they start to build again, and we're like, okay, all right, we're building and we're excited, and then we hit Mania, and it's like, okay, nothing. Like,
Well, I think we all can agree about Triple H's booking. Quick before we move on to the ticket sales for Slamversary and last night's TNA show. The booking for Triple H really got bad after Travis Scott WrestleMania in Vegas of last year. Ever since Travis Scott showed up at that Mania, everything has been
which
decline.
feels like a very much
lifetime ago, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that, and also feels like TKO implementing themselves.
Yep. Yeah, it was definitely a TKO.
They were booking NXT back in the early days, like the original Black and Gold brand. Triple H and his crew were booking NXT at the time.
Yeah.
Triple H was booking NXT before.
But he also had a lot more agency. He kind of got to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, because Vince didn't care. He didn't care what Triple H was doing down there.
And that's when it was its best, and that's the reason why people still like Sami Zayn right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Sami Zayn still has, because he was so fucking good in that Black and Gold. Like that first feud between him and fucking Owens was so fucking good, dude.
Oh, like, him trying to get the world title from Neville was great. His whole like, I can beat you, Neville. I know I can. Yeah, that was great.
Fucking Pac was so fucking good.
Yep.
Even like Bo Dallas was a little cheesy, but it was funny.
Bo Leave, baby. Bo Leave.
Yeah, it was fun. The Wyatt family was, I don't think actually NXT is the best of the Wyatt family. I think it was like starting, and then they got pulled up pretty quickly from what I remember.
Yep.
So he didn't really have a lot of time with them, but you know, there was so much, even like some of the bad factions that went nowhere. There was like some good parts of it. Like, remember fucking Sanity with Eric Young? I was like, I was into it, and then they just kind of gave up on it right away. And I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
Yep.
I wanted to see some freaky psycho boys. American Alpha, dude.
Oh yeah.
Chad Gable and Jordan, dude. That was a fucking good tag team, man.
Oh yeah, they were great. FTR was great. That's when FTR was there as a tag team. We had Johnny Gargano and fucking Ciampa as a tag team. DIY was a great tag team.
Remember the Authors of Pain?
Yeah, they made their debut against the Alpha Academy or American Alpha. Excuse me.
Dude, Authors of Pain and DIY is a fucking great match.
Yeah, and there's like NXT back in the day. If you want to watch a great tag team wrestling match, and what tag team wrestling should be, go watch DIY and the Revival FTR in their match in Toronto. I think it was 2 out of 3 falls match. I think it was.
Yeah,
that match is absolutely amazing from start to finish.
It's one of my favorite matches of the 2010s by far. But it's a shame because TKO is really getting involved. The whole shit with Pat McAfee. I don't even think Patton thought it was a good idea, man. He just wanted the money. No. I think he wanted the money and the exposure, and then he realized this is a fucking shit show. You could tell through his promos. I feel like he was trying to polish a turd, and it wasn't working. Like, there's only so much you can polish it.
I think it was that, and I think also too, he's like, I love wrestling, so if I can help this program to be better, let me. But it just didn't work out that way at all.
It was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I think his heart was in the right place. It's just it didn't come out that way. It's just total.
It's a blemish on 2026. Is the whole Pat McAfee thing? It really is.
Yeah. It killed the feud we were really looking forward to.
That's why I'm not even interested in heel Randy anymore. I'm sorry. I'd rather just Randy come back and face, do something else.
They should have waited, man. They should have waited and slow burnt that feud with Randy and just had Drew and Cody.
That match to your last Toxic Male.
Or Gunther Cody.
No, dude, I'm talking about, I wanted them to wait for Randy versus Cody to be at Mania next year.
Yeah.
I wanted a long feud with Cody and Drew.
I wanted this to all the way to the summer. Like, I wanted this to start the WrestleMania all the way to summer, and just like freaking Cody and Randy just tearing it up, and Cody's going to that deep dark place and he's just beating the fuck out of Randy.
I wanted my cake and to eat it too. I wanted that to happen next year, but this year we get Cody and Drew for a large portion of the year.
Personally, I wanted Gunther and Cody. You needed to fucking jump on Gunther retiring Cena. Cody is friends with AJ and Cena. You have a story built in. Gunther's you know how people are saying Cody's stale. Gunther is the perfect bad guy for Cody right now.
Yeah,
they jumped on it too late. They got it dumped on it now.
The only bright spot I will say about WWE, pretty good job buying AAA, dude. That was a pretty good job. Like,
dude, the
the Grande match was great, but the fucking Rey Fenix Laredo Kid match was fucking good too. Like, it's so good, man. AAA. That is, if I would recommend people watch AAA over fucking SmackDown and Raw. Straight up, it's better. It's better than any other wrestling promotion TV that I've seen. Obviously, like, New Japan is down bad right now. They need some fucking help.
Well, a lot of people are saying Undertaker's not booking it. I'm just like, well, it's committee, so it's Borash and other people too. But if he's the head booker,
I'm sure Conan's involved still.
Yeah, Conan's still involved. The last time I heard. Yeah. But let's go into this real quick. But let's show the ticket pricing and all that stuff for TNA. This was the show in Denver Thursday. This is bad.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of blue dot. They got blue dot fever here.
Dude, this is a couple of weeks before their big Slammiversary show, which is supposed to be their WrestleMania. Yep. I mean, it doesn't help when your main event is Eric fucking Young and Mike Santana. That's a fucking Impact match, bro. Yeah, what are you doing?
Trey, do you want to read that for the chat real quick? The highlight in blue.
Yep. Available tickets are 240. Current setup is 1,888. Tickets distributed is 1,648. Tonight's TV taping, day one tomorrow, is another round of tapings, 267 since the last update. Total number of seats on map is 4,501, and the cheapest ticket is $4,250.
Yeah, that's a little that's a little pricey for TNA.
Yeah,
honestly, I think if they drop the ticket prices down by $10 each, boom, 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 they would have sold. I think they would have sold it out.
Yeah, if they made their cheap tickets like $30, something like that.
Now, to be fair, the ticket pricing thing is not like just a TNA. We talk about WWE and UFC, but even artists. Like, that's why I made the joke about Blue Dot Fever. This is a thing that's happening. So the blue dots you see on the screen are the actual seats that are still available. And what's been happening lately is ticket prices are so expensive and people have so little money to spend on any type of luxury that people aren't going to see like major artists we're talking about here, like Post Malone and shit. Like, we're talking about people who sell out fucking arenas and stadiums. They're having trouble selling tickets, and the maps are littered with blue dots, so people are just calling it Blue Dot Fever, right? Which means you're not selling tickets. So if Post Malone can't sell the fucking tickets, and he's like one of the biggest artists in the world, how the fuck is TNA going to handle it? TNA is not even a hot product. They're a dead, cold, fucking in-the-ground product, and they're trying to sell their standard tickets at $42.
We only have two matches for the anniversary right now.
Here's the thing. AEW, I could understand them selling $42. I personally wouldn't want to pay $42 for an AEW ticket, but there are a lot of people who would pay $42.
Yeah.
But not for TNA, man. This is like, honestly, I would be tempted to accept the ticket maybe if it was free. Yeah. Like, that's how bad the show is, where I don't even know if I would go if it's free. Maybe if I don't have to drive very far and I get a free ticket, maybe I'll go.
Like, the only way I would go to this show if someone said, "Hey, I got a free ticket for you to come, and the Hardy Boys are on the card, and plus there's a free meet and greet after the show's over."
And you get to be one of the Hardy Boys, and you get to dance with Jeff
Pose, and I get to be the Lita. But anyway,
you're right.
Jesus,
there's no incentive to go.
What do you want, TNA to get fucking canceled? Like,
man, I mean, I think they're doing that by good job enough by themselves, so it might happen. So
there's no incentive to go, like you guys said, because you only have two fucking matches that are official right now.
Yeah, even though excuse me, even though me and Trey have been watching we've been watching AEW Dynamite for the past 2 weeks. Solid shows, not great, not fantastic.
I'll be nice. I still have my problems, but I think they're mid they're watchable. I'll say that they're watchable.
That's good.
They're doing good. They're trying to get some momentum, so they can stop doing stupid shit and popping off on stupid stuff. They'll be fine.
Dumb finishes, please.
Yeah,
stop.
Because it's like right here. Now, when you guys see this, you're gonna like lose your shit. This is the tickets, and this is the seating chart right now for Slammiversary that happens on the 28th, which, by the way, runs up against the Great American Bash and Forbidden Door.
Yep.
This show starts at 3 in the afternoon Eastern time in Boston.
So 12 for me. So 12 p.m. Eastern for me. I'm not watching TNA at 12 in the afternoon.
So look how many tickets they've sold.
Yeah,
and what's left. This is embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
They haven't sold any. How are they going to be able to afford the fucking arena?
Well, the problem is, what are they? They have nothing to hype up a show. When Eric's young.
And by the way, also you look at this. This is a small. This is probably like a AHL. Oh, I don't want to say it's the Providence Bears or some shit, but it's a very small like hockey arena or basketball arena. You can tell by like the suite level how there's only one row of the bowl. So it's a very small arena. This would be like something where like a Canadian Hockey League team would play in, like amateur hockey, like amateur sports type of stuff. So, I mean, dude, this is not that like.
And they only have in the two matches they have hyped up. It's Xia Li and Xia Brookside, who's awful as a heel. Like the stuff I've seen with Xia Brookside as a heel, awful. Yeah. And then you had your women's champion get pinned by a man. Why the fuck should I care about anything she does now? And then Eric Young and Santana do a world title match.
Dude, it's not even just that. It's like pinned by fucking like Wish.com cute Kip. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a joke character. That's like Danhausen pinning Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan right now. Who are your
actually people would be more on board with that than this.
Yeah. I'm actually low key, yeah.
And by the way, cheapest ticket for this is $60.
I am not paying $60 for a TNA show. No.
And it's only sold. The last update was they sold 78 tickets in a week. Oh my god.
Fuck,
I mean, we're talking about a thing that still has 2,176 tickets left.
And the whole card's not even done. I'm worried. You know what they're going to probably do? They're going to add another Righteous Hardys match, probably. You're going to have a shitty system match in there somewhere. And I guess Mustafa Ali, who I just want to leave at this point. Mustafa, just go to WWE, bro. Just go back to WWE. You're good now. You've changed your character. You've done the whole Drew McIntyre thing. You can go back. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, like right
not
here,
even putting him in the world title scene.
Right here for optics wise, this is what inside the building looks like.
Okay, so it's like a college basketball arena.
So it's basketball concerts, and they hold ice hockey in here. So, but still, they can't even fill this out, dude. Like that should be telling you something.
So that arena is where the Providence Bears, which is the AHL affiliate to the Boston Bruins, that's where they play. So yeah, it's a amateur. Like this is a very small arena. You got a lot of small towns will have it. Mm-hmm. The advantage of this is it's pretty close to Boston, so you can get a pretty big crowd. Fill this. This should be a slam dunk, right? Small arena, big marketplace. You should be able to sell this place out easily. The problem is their show fucking sucks, and no one wants to watch it. Even wrestling fans don't want to watch it. And where is Forbidden Door this year?
San Jose or Santa Clara, I believe. One of those.
Okay, so you're not even competing with AEW because like nobody very few people would travel from Boston to Forbidden Door in San Jose. Yeah. So you're on the other side of the continent. So your competition is very, very little on this. And you're at a different time, so someone can go to your event, go back to the hotel or go back to their home and watch the other event, and they still don't want to do that.
And let's keep it real. The show starts at 12 p.m. for me, so I'm assuming it'll be done probably 2 or 3 my time.
It'll probably be done. Yeah, it'll probably be done before NXT starts. So I'm pretty sure Sean.
Are they going to do a taping there though?
For Impact.
They probably. Yeah,
I do not know. It wouldn't surprise me, but still though. But I mean, the show starts at 3:00. It'll probably be over by 6 because NXT starts around 6 that time doing Great American Bash. And then at 8 o'clock, that's the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. It probably won't go off till midnight. So
So people are just saying, I don't want to be a part. I would rather just watch either AEW or NXT or try to watch both. I mean, again, you're not providing anything that anyone wants, and this is the problem. It's just creatively dead. I mean,
everything's dead.
You know what? You know how bad TNA is? AEW shows and WWE shows can all agree and come together and hold hands, sing fucking kumbaya about how shit TNA is. This is bad. When AEW marks and WWE marks are agreeing on how fucking they're like, yeah, I don't like the other show, but your show is fucking bad, man. That's not good.
Like, the X division's bad, the women's division, the knockouts division's bad, the tag division's bad.
They also have too many titles. Get rid of one of the men's titles.
Get rid of that. What's the point of that? You just make that just so Santana could be away from the world title scene. That's what it feels like.
Look at this.
You have the women's knockout tag.
Yeah, you made a title so your biggest, your most important wrestler in your company doesn't have to hold your most important belt. It's the stupidest fucking logic ever. Like, Santana should be holding on to that fucking belt. They should be
feuding right now. That should be the Slammiversary match, honestly.
Here's the thing. You look at this entire roster, and I'm going to show you guys this throughout the NWA, so just bear with me, chat. Think about this for a minute. The X Division was the staple for Impact Wrestling, TNA Wrestling back in the day. That is non-existent. The tag team division is god-awful. The Knockouts division is okay, but it's not great either.
Carried by one woman, and they barely use said woman.
And then you have the world title scene. That's pretty freaking barely thin. Like, and plus you still are pushing the system as a freaking like stable of the group.
They have the tag title
of your company. Right there, you got a problem.
Dude, Eddie Edwards still has a job. Why?
Well, I don't want to.
They're not even utilizing them properly either. Like, I can't even be mad about any of the. Like, there's people who are not fans of it, TNA, but like, I can even just say like, they're not What are you doing with them?
Nobody
do something. I don't like Eddie Edwards, but fucking do something.
You know what they're doing right now?
This faction is done. It should have ended with the Moose shit.
Oh yeah.
They fucked that up because they had his wife join Moose for like a week and then
leave. And everyone knew she was going to leave. So what they should have done is they should have had her and kept her with him on screen, right? And you should have played that out for like year, dude. You could have played that out for like a year, a whole year. You could have had something where like the only reason she comes back is like, I don't know, like if Eddie Edwards loses, he has to retire type of match, and she does like a low blow to Moose. Like, that's a better angle, and you build that out. Like, don't blow your fucking load on this stupid shit. It's so fucking dumb.
It was predictable. We saw it coming that she's just gonna join back with him because that's her husband.
Yeah, like completely. It's this fucking company, man. I want you to succeed, man. It's the same thing with AEW. I fucking want you to succeed. I want it to be good, but you are just so incompetent. You fucking rubes. Like, what are we doing? I get it.
They're setting up a feud with Elias and fucking what's AJ Francis. That's the next feud. That's a barn burner.
By the way, I thought we already had those two go at it before. I'm almost
last year.
Exactly.
Literally last year.
We're reviving old feuds only a year afterwards. Blame Anthem for not giving a shit. Yeah, dude.
It's so bad. That's like one. It wasn't even good the first time. We're just running this back for what?
Yeah, we're running it back only a year out of it. It's a terrible idea, dude. It would be like if WWE just said, you know what we should do? CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Like
right after.
Like, no, it would be like if they decided to do it right now, and we all be like, "What the? Well, no, that's fucking stupid. It's done. It's
done. I don't need to see that feud again, and that's even a better feud than this.
Yeah, exactly. There would be more of a reason to fucking keep it going than with this one. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, they are fucking completely incompetent. Anthem doesn't give a shit. Like, let's be honest, the only reason fucking Anthem bought TNA was it was something cheap that they could throw on their channels.
Yeah.
Right? They own what's the channel they own in the States where TNA was on last?
Destination America?
Destination America. So they own Destination America, and then up here they own the Fight Network. Like it's fucking ridiculous. Like you can do that, and then it's so frustrating because they were actually starting to heat up. They were
better,
and then they just
TV. That's sad.
Yeah, Access TV is the one they own.
Yeah, Access TV is
also,
the one.
why is Santana still in TNA? What does he bring? He's the biggest guy in the company.
No, he said Santino. No, he said Santino.
Oh, Santino. Okay, sorry. I'm fucking.
Yeah,
it's been a long day.
Needs to go.
I don't know why the fuck Santino
Just
is
take
there.
a WWE legend deal and go.
Like he was just at Clash of Italy, Santino was, and he's just like, there's like, the operations of TNA. It's like, not tell you where to go watch TNA. It's like, he's the guy head of TNA. Oh, good God. But anyways.
And they have like 3 general managers, right? Because you have him, you have Sonya Deville, and then you have the board. Oh, yeah, the board.
You got Santina, you got Santino, you got Sonya Deville, Carlos Silva, and the board.
And also then Delirious and Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you literally have like more authority figures than every other wrestling promotion in the world combined on your fucking show.
I've never seen that where a show has multiple like authority figures like that. That's insane.
They honestly should be doing this. You know what they should do? Fucking set it up where each fucking authority figure is a little bit corrupt and picks their own favorite wrestlers, and then do like a fucking fatal 4-way or some shit. And the wrestler who wins, that authority figure takes over the show.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. Yeah. That's how you write yourself out of that mess. It's a 1-month angle type of thing. And then you use that as an excuse to get people the fuck off screen. Doesn't mean fire them, but just get them off screen.
Santino, because I would have to be on the losing side. I'm sorry. I would personally, I've said this for a while, just take a WWE deal. Do a couple of skits with Danhausen. Just do that. Get out of TNA.
Like, I don't even know who you would want to be. I don't want Carlos Silva. Carlos Silva needs to just show up with. He just needs to show up with his hat, hand the belt to someone, clap, and leave. That's his job.
You want to know if I was in charge of TNA? You know what I would do?
What's that?
Me and Trey discussed this in length in a couple weeks, so I'll say it again. You go in there and you call Jeff Jarrett and see if his deal is up or whatever the case is. Like, see what he's doing, like in AEW. Like, is he under contract? Is he not under contract as a talent? Or are you just there an executive? Yada yada. You work on a handshake deal, whatever. You get Jeff Jarrett back in here, run this bitch, make sure that he's the on-screen authority figure. And if you want to make some buzz, why not have Jeff Jarrett be in the world title scene and him challenging everyone, saying, you know what? I was never the TNA world champion in this company. I started it, but I never won the title. And this division's kind of shit anyways. So why not have Jeff Jarrett come in, be the guy to get some
not only am I in charge, but I'm going to do a tournament and the winner will face the world champion, and I'm putting myself in it.
Yep. And this is my last rodeo. Regardless if I win the belt or not, this is my last time in the ring, and I want to retire in my company that I started from the ground up, and I'm going to finish my in-ring career that I started this company in 2002, and I'm hanging them up here in this company.
And then you keep them on to do booking and on-screen stuff.
Yep, and you make him the on-screen authority figure. You make Jeff Jarrett the guy, the matchmaker.
He gets rid of fucking everyone else. You can do a big on-screen where he's cleaning house of people. If you want to keep Santino a good guy, you can have Santino step down and say, you know what? You're the right man for the job. He can wave. Fans can send him off. But someone like Dana Peraza or whatever the fuck her name is, have her go like get kicked out, kicking and screaming, getting dragged out by security. That's a good angle for her.
Well, here's the thing too. Like if you could, I mean,
Carlos Silva explodes in a limo or something. I don't know.
The first thing you gotta do is owner. If Anthem were to sell to Jeff and say, "Hey Jeff, we're done. We're gonna sell this to you. This is what we want. Blah blah blah. If you can find a financial backer, go ahead and do it. If I'm Jeff, you're already friends with Tony. Tony likes to spend money anyways, so why not get TNA to be a part of, to be a developmental system, feeder system, whatever, or be its own entity and work with WWE and TNA and be a source for talent for both companies, like how OVW was back in the day. And
have it just be a place for young wrestlers to come in, get experience on TV, and
tour.
Interact. You can interact with both companies. I mean, you're not going to be able to have WWE guys fight, AEW guys, but
obviously. But you could
work with both, or work with one, or even work with none of them, and just kind of fucking try to do your own thing. Like,
they gotta fix the
I don't even think Anthem has to sell it. Just bring in honestly, just bring fucking Jeff Jarrett in. Like you said, it's a fucking genius idea. He's the fucking guy. He is TNA. Like, AJ Styles, yes. AJ Styles, yes. Abyss, yes. Samoa Joe, yes. But more than anyone else, it's fucking Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff is Mr. TNA. He fucking knows how to book, right? It's not even like he doesn't know how to book. Bring him in, let him fix the company, let him right the ship, and let him have control over it. And Anthem just sit back and accept money. Just get the money.
But see, I think the problem is I don't know if Jeff wants to work with Anthem for what they did to him for his master tapes of his GFW stuff. Like, I know for a fact that Jeff still watches TNA because, I mean, well, I'm not breaking any news here. I watch My World, and I hear Jeff say, I watch all I watch wrestling everywhere. I watch WWE, I watch AEW, I watch TNA. He said I want everyone to do well. But in your heart of hearts, when he watches TNA, you know that he's just like, dude,
he's frustrated, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, like the X Division, like he said, that was one of his ideas, and he's seeing that what they've done to that it's not existed now.
You know what, Luigi? At this point, I'm here for it. At least it gives the company some buzz. So,
I don't even think Jeff needs to win the title. I think his retirement match is losing to whoever has that title. He wins. He goes through the tournament, and he has to like scratch and claw his way, and you can use that. Like, the tournament all happens in pretty quick succession. He's tired. He barely gets into the final match, and he gets a little bit of time to recover, and he scratches and claws his way. He fights to the end. You could even do a Roddy Piper fucking thing, Roddy Piper, Bret Hart, where Roddy almost cheats to win the belt, but then he decides not to and loses. Fucking steal that, because everyone knows Jeff's a fucking heel. You could even hint, you could have him have the guitar and the refs down, and you could be hinting, like, even have Jeff maybe cheat in a couple of the matches beforehand to win, right? Well, and then have him almost, and he's thinking about it, and he looks at the belt with the TNA logo on it. He looks at the crowd, and he just says, "No, I'm not going to do it," and he throws down the guitar.
Yep.
He throws down the guitar. He kind of like turns around stuff, and then whoever's doing it gets up. Boom, takes him out. 1, 2, 3. But he can leave being like, well, I did it my way in my world.
Okay. I like that idea, but here's this real quick, and then I gotta show you guys this, and we're gonna get out of here because me and Trey still got to go live on our movie channel. By the way, we're gonna be reviewing Masters of the Universe later, so stay tuned on that. As soon as the stream ends, me and Trey are going to that stream to talk about that movie. So stay tuned. Give us a few minutes.
Yeah.
But Jeff, if he becomes the matchmaker, books himself to be. Jeff tells him this: I am putting myself to become number one contender, but I'm not going to hand it to myself. I'm going to put myself in the most grueling matches I can think possible, and I am going to earn my way to win the TNA World Title. And you have it at Bound for Glory. I don't know who the champion's going to be at Bound for Glory, right? But it depends on who the said champion is. But let's just say it's Eddie Edwards, right? People do not want to see Eddie Edwards be the world champion in 2026, right?
Yeah.
Jeff just goes in there. The system is cheating, and it's a total clusterfuck. You know what Jeff does? They're all trying to cheat for Eddie. Jeff grabs the guitar, smashes over his head, wins the belt, becomes TNA World Champion, then goes on Impact and tells everybody, hey, we are going to be starting up a tournament, and at Genesis or whatever the next, I have to go back and look at the cycle for the
we'll just say Genesis.
Final Resolution, Genesis, whatever the pay-per-view is, we're going to have a tournament for the vacant TNA World title, and whoever wins the tournament obviously becomes the world champion. And then that's how you build people up. You try to elevate people to certain divisions and all that stuff, and then that's how you do it.
I like that, but I like the idea of it's probably going to be Jeff's last ever match in TNA.
Yep.
And knowing him, he's going to want to go out losing.
Because that's where we're going to get in AEW until that got squashed by, which was not good. Let's just be real. It was not
the
good.
MJF thing.
And you can use it to put someone over. Like Jeff beats maybe one or two guys, and the only way he's able to do it is by cheating. Well, that doesn't hurt them. I think you can then be like, well, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let's say Leon Slater for some reason loses in like the final of the tournament, and it doesn't make him look bad if he's basically just beating the bricks off of, like, he's just overdo. Like Jeff can't keep up, right? Guy's young, fast. Jeff can't keep up. He's the old horse, but he's got a couple tricks, and he just ekes it out. Right? Mm-hmm. I think that's the way and then you have people be like, yeah, but you didn't really win. You couldn't actually beat him. And that starts eating at him. And like, you could have that happen start early in the tournament, and then he cheats again. And then people are like, well, yeah, really, you can't win, can you? You can't do it. And then when you get to the end where he's about to cheat and he says, no, if I'm gonna win it, I'm gonna do it the right way. And then he loses, it has such a good impact on the people earlier in the tournament. It has a good impact on him because he gets to go out as the face. He gets that great applause reaction at the end. I mean, he gets to sit in the ring. He gets to do the Brock Lesnar "I'm gonna cry" thing, and then he comes back a month later. No, but I think that's the way you do, and it really puts over the guy who beats him. Well.
And TNA needs to fix their deal thing. Like, you got to stop with this 3-month fucking contract shit. No, that makes no sense.
That is really fucking bad.
You're in no position to do that. You're not WWE. Like, we may not like it. WWE could get away with that because they're the big honcho.
Well, that's how I wonder now. WWE aren't fucking stupid enough to do that because, you offer a 3-month contract to someone. It's not European soccer at a low level, dude. We're not talking about like, we're Real Madrid and we're gonna offer some random fucking dude, some random sheep farmer a 1-week trial period to see if he's good enough to go to our feeder team in fucking Italy. No, like, it's a wrestling promotion, and these people are on TV. Everyone can see them, which means if you do a 3-month contract, Tony's watching. He's not an idiot, and so is fucking Triple H. They're not dumb people. They are going to go and they're going to see someone like Tony did. How many people has he taken? Josh Alexander, Mike Bailey, all the fucking rascals except for one.
Hell, WWE took a lot of TNA's older fucking talent.
Joe Hendry, like how many people do they keep taking from you? More long-term contracts. Like, that's not even a short-term contract, 3 months. For wrestling, that's like fucking a micro penis contract, dude.
It's 3 months is nothing, especially these days. You know how fast 3 months goes.
Yeah, that's how many tapings is that? 2 or 3? That's it.
I mean, that depends on how many tapings they do in a week or a day. Yeah, so I mean, sometimes I do double TV tapings in one day, but like, I don't know. And you know what? And thinking about it too, remember when Steve Macklin just called? Not recently, I think recently, he just called Carlos Silva a cuck. I wonder if he was shooting there.
So that was a shoot. I think that's a shoot. Yeah,
that's probably also why he's gone now.
Like, probably right here, the reason. So let's talk about this, and we're gonna get out of here. Now, this is like, we give NWA a lot of shit, chat. Right? We give him a lot of shit. Remember, Billy Corgan was booker for TNA. Me and Trey has actually watched the first ever Pop TV Impact show on YouTube. Not even a couple of days ago.
That was bad.
Cluster.
Why the fuck would you do that to yourself?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, Trey never saw it, so I showed him. So That's what happened.
Bad.
So
it's fucking rancid, dude.
It's bad. Production, everything is just total bad. But like
and
right
you got
here,
the Pope trying to act like Dusty.
right here, this is the NWA Hard Times 6 pay-per-view. And look at the seating they got right here. They've outsold right now, pretty much. They've outsold Slammiversary. They only got 400 tickets left.
No, well, to be fair, it only has 700 tickets total available, right? So they're selling. They've sold more per capita because we're talking about a smaller arena. The benefit is they are in a smaller arena because they know that they're a smaller time promotion with cheaper tickets. This is a better setup, and this is something that sadly. This is how TNA is going to have to go. They're going to have to scale down like this. Even AEW had to scale down, and they have way more funding and way bigger of a TV presence. So if those guys have to scale down, you have to scale down too. And actually, to NWA's credit, I think they understand that. They're doing it at Center Stage in Atlanta, right? Which, to be fair, that's a good place for an NWA pay-per-view to be taking place.
I mean that's where we used to have the old WCW Saturday night shows.
Exactly. So this is a really smart move on NWA. The thing is, do people really care about NWA? Like their exposure rate is way lower than TNA's even. So it's gonna be.
Look at the admission. $23 is admission.
Yep,
it's the cheapest, and honestly, that's probably just every ticket is $23. So if you're in Atlanta, fucking $23 to go to see an NWA pay per view in Center Stage where they used to film Saturday night, that's
probably can get a good seat.
Yeah,
probably can get good seats.
Well, it's a television studio, so every seat is a good seat.
Yeah, like,
there isn't a bad seat in-house.
Look at the world champion right now, the NWA world champion, Thrillbilly against Ricky Morton's son. And people are showing up to this, man. Look, if I'm Anthem, I'm going to Delirious's freaking office if he has one, or a bathroom like stall, whatever his freaking office consists of.
If I'm Carlos Silva, I'm going to poo in Delirious's office.
Like if I'm Anthem, I'm going up to Delirious's office. I'm telling him this after seeing this bullshit.
Guess what? I got a problem.
That's what I'm doing. This is bullshit, bro.
This is bad because that's not even that main event is literally nothing, and that's selling.
Yeah, I mean, like NWA is the most down bad you can get. I mean, there are other promotions way bigger than them with way less funding.
Sorry, Cream. They're on CW, and they got kicked off of or they were on CW, and then they got kicked off from doing cocaine, and they're out drawing freaking TNA right now.
Per capita, I should say per capita. So that's a different. There are more people at the TNA event, but the thing is, this will make more money for NWA than TNA's event will, because the amount of money it costs to rent an arena like that is pretty high, and something like this place is probably pretty cheap. I don't even know if they'd have to sell out the arena to make this profitable.
No, they probably wouldn't. I can't believe I'm saying this. NWA probably has at least a story that is drawing some people in.
I mean, fuck, most of this. Did you even really have to pay to go see WCW Saturday night? I bet you there was a fair few papered tickets in there where it's just like, hey, free wrestling show, come on in. Especially the day of the show, they would fucking do that shit, right?
Yeah, they were probably comped. I had to go look into it, but probably the max ticket would probably be like what, $15-$20 maybe.
Yeah, because they were making money off the commercials anyways. They were making money other revenues, so it didn't matter, and they would tape a bunch in a row, so it was profitable.
Yep.
So they're probably going to make a good bit of money off of this. Even if they don't sell out, like, because this is not great either, to be fair, but this is a lot more respectable and reasonable expectations for NWA than what TNA has. TNA thinks they can sell out small arenas, and they can't.
Yeah,
they can't. I don't even know if TNA could sell out a small arena if you had Abyss versus AJ Styles right now.
No,
I think people would be like, I'll stay home and watch it on the high seas, dude.
Bobby Roode versus James Storm or something like that. Yeah,
right there. Tickets were between $14 to $50 for WCW Saturday night.
Okay, so they did fucking.
Grant you, this is the AI overall from Gemini and Google. So just
so it's probably bullshit, but
probably yeah.
I guess the only way we would know is if we talked to someone who was there at WCW Saturday nights all the time. So everyone message Cody Rhodes and ask him how much it costs
because they were not.
Need to know.
I mean, when they were on Disney's lot, they weren't allowed to sell tickets because it was just like the way with Universal. They couldn't sell tickets because it had to be the people of the park to come in to watch the shows.
Yeah, exactly. So they've already paid their entrance, but the benefit is you get a full crowd.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, TNA, buddy.
And I want to kick myself because I felt like I was, of the three of us, was the one pushing TNA the hardest. Because last year,
but you know what? It was good then. Like
it was good. They had stories going on. The show ended and something happened, and now it's like it just ends. You have matches with no story. You're wanting one feud, the Hardys and the Righteous, for like 5 months, basically, because that's been the feud since like January of this year.
Which, by the way, Cream, you've been away for a little while, but we will show you this and we're going to get out of here. Did you get to watch the show from last night at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So when you got people like this telling people that they thought this said person was going to be the future, you know you're fucked. Let me find it real quick.
Bear with me.
Yeah, it's just
I'm a little worried at what I'm gonna fucking see. Oh god.
It's just so sad how much they've squandered this whole AMC thing.
Yeah, it really is. They were handed a TV deal on a silver platter and managed to fuck it up. I say fuck it up, but they haven't grown. Like there's still
they're stagnant.
They're just hovering at like 150K viewers.
They got like 200K or a little bit over 200K like initially, but it's just gone down. Now it's like 100K now.
They were handed 2 TV deals. They got the one up here in Sportsnet. And the only reason they got that was because Sportsnet wanted wrestling to compete with TSN, the other sports provider up here, who has AEW's coverage. And Sportsnet used to cover, that's where you would watch Raw and SmackDown. And then the Netflix deal came through, so everything in Canada went to Netflix. And so WWE just was like, okay, fucking here's TNA. And TNA as a Canadian company, they can spin it that way because Anthem is based in, I think they're headquartered in like Toronto or Winnipeg or some shit. Mm-hmm. So they spun it that way, and people were I was really excited. I'm like, this is a fucking really, like, this is a good deal. This is really, really good. And then the AMC deal was clearly had WWE involvement in it. I don't think anyone out here is saying that it didn't.
Yeah, no. WWE put in a good word to AMC probably.
Okay, so we're going to share this and we're going to get out of here. So this is some self-shilling. This is the stream that me and Trey did last night. This came out last night about Tommy Dreamer, what he said about a certain talent. It made me and Trey laugh really hard last night. So what we're going to play this real quick because this is pretty funny and this is relevant too. This is the people who are in charge of TNA, by the way. So this is why we're playing the clip. So let me go ahead and play it real quick. Turn up some volume here. Here we go. I about fell out my chair laughing so hard. And before we do it, Tommy Dreamer, folks, is back at it again.
Tommy Dreamer is at it again.
Yeah. Tommy Dreamer.
This right here. My God. Trey, can you read that for the chat, please?
Yeah.
What the fuck is...
thought Tonga Loa was going to be a huge star for TNA. And he even reminded him of The Rock.
Whoa, no, bro.
Yeah, Tonga Loa.
I'm going full Vince Russo now. Bro, are you kidding me? What the fuck are you saying? Did you mean Tama Tonga?
Yeah.
Did you mean him?
Yeah, did you mean Tama Tonga? Because
I'm a Tonga Loa defender. And I think this is the most stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard. No offense to Tonga Loa. I think Gorillas of Destiny is a fucking great tag team. I think whatever something was going on where he was not comfortable in WWE clearly, because all of a sudden he started botching way more than he was in New Japan or the Indies or any of that shit, right?
He botched on an announce table, just sliding off an announce table.
Yeah, so clearly there was something going on where he wasn't comfortable, and that happens. So, you know, it is what it is, and they let go of him, and he's off to do his own stuff. But The Rock? What the fuck are you talking about? The guy never fucking cut a promo. The Rock is one of the best fucking promos I've ever fucking heard.
I don't think ever cut a promo in WWE at all.
The Rock, people fucking hate The Rock now, but if he cuts a promo, oh, I guarantee you the people
we're gonna
hate
listen.
him, they're gonna listen. So no, like you I don't get it, man, because I do like Tommy Dreamer. I got no problem with him, but like I think he does a lot to help out smaller indie promotions too. Like I want to say that and preface it, but I don't know, man. I don't think maybe he needs to bring someone else in to help with him. Like,
well, this is worse than the Heyman Austin Theory thing, where he said Austin Theory's the next Shawn Michaels. I think that's worse.
Here's the thing with that. Okay, we're gonna say this and we're gonna get out of here. There's a reason why House of Hardcore went out of business because Tommy was booking. There's a reason. I'm just saying if he's got a hand in helping this with Delirious book the shows, this is bad. Not even a few months ago, not even a few weeks ago, for one of the pay-per-views, whatever it was, they brought in Mustafa from the Gangstas from ECW.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just
why the fuck is he being booked? New Jack is dead.
Good for Mustafa, but why?
Yeah, but it's 2020. But here's the thing though, it's 2026. Who the fuck's sitting on their couch right now?
No one knows who he is.
Well, it's not even that, but it's like people are like sitting on their couch right now and just like, man, I really want to see Mustafa on my TV screen right now. I haven't seen him since the 90s.
Mustafa Saeed, yeah, dude. I'm the only one. I'm literally the only human on earth who says that.
Just God.
They brought back ODB. Where is she at? Or Mickey James?
Oh, where's Terrence Terrell?
Terrence Terrell, where's she at?
Fucking Sammy Callahan there for a little bit too.
He's gone. Yeah. He left. I can't stand that fat fucker, but he's got his own indie promotion with Moxley in Dayton.
And honestly, he books. Like, you bring in other people who book stuff, like, but not to help with the booking at all. Like, I'm not saying Sammy Callahan's a great booker, but clearly they need to change something up. You need to take like a leap, maybe a couple leaps to change this up, because this is bad, man. And it keeps getting worse. LOL TNA doesn't even describe it. People don't even say LOL TNA anymore.
Yeah, LOL TNA.
They're just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
it's embarrassing.
Honestly, this is optically the worst they have looked since the whole them getting kicked off Spike.
I really do feel bad for everyone involved, because when they show up on TNA, it's a fucking embarrassment.
Yep.
And they are ended up. It's embarrassing to be associated with this company at this point right now, and they need a big change. They need a big swing and a big change, and they have talent. Like it's not like they don't. They have the talent. They have the capabilities. The production is fine enough. Eventually, you would want that to be improved, but I mean, if the look, people were reaching out and trying to find TNA before they were on AMC because the show was hot. So the production can wait. Eventually, you do want better production because you want it to have that higher quality feel and not that like digital camera camcorder feel that it has currently.
Yeah.
But it's you gotta fucking use the people you got better, right? Every single, I can make a case. I could probably make a case for every single person who works at TNA. There is something better for them to do. Yep. Even I know you hate this guy. Even Ryan Nemeth, I actually can think in my head. I want him to be like the most sniveling, despicable, like pathetic heel they have in the company, because people don't like him. Lean into it. That's what WWE does with Logan Paul, and it fucking works.
Yeah.
Lean into that shit. Lean into
and
it.
Actually use these people consistently, not just we'll use them like 1 week, and then the next 3 weeks they're not on. Because that's how it is.
Create actual characters for these people. Don't leave it 100% up to the wrestler, and then you don't talk with the wrestler about this, so you don't understand what that character would do in that situation. You do need a booking committee on this. Like, you actually need a good one. Like, I don't think one person can just book a quality wrestling show at this point. Like, I just think it's too many. There's too many things. You have a women's division. You have cruiser. Like, you need someone for the women's division. You need someone for
get rid of the women's tag titles. Get rid of those because they're literally only there just for the fucking Elegance brand.
I would honestly temporarily retire them until you have enough women to warrant it. And the international title needs to go as well. Temporarily retire it. If you get to a place where you actually have enough people and enough going on to warrant having that, then do it. Something like Explosion, put that on hiatus until you figure out.
Get rid of Explosion. Fucking get rid of Explosion.
Well, you don't have to get rid of Explosion. Put it on hiatus, and then when once Impact is in a steady, consistent space that's going upwards, then you go and you reboot Explosion, and you get people who are brand new. That's a great place for when you're offering like indie wrestlers an opportunity. I think Explosion is a good idea to have, and it's on the app, so the most hardcore people will watch it. You get those people involved. They're the same people who will show up and buy tickets for TNA when they come in their area. The same people who have TNA Plus. So it's a good idea to have the show, but not when you're in this state.
And stop putting main eventers there. Stop putting your main eventers.
No, main eventers shouldn't be on it. I think it should be something.
The fact that Tessa Blanchard wrestled a couple matches on Explosion, crazy to me. What?
That's got to be an every once in a while thing.
Yeah,
but it's really got to be to building up people. You know, you got to build up guys on there.
Well, what they really got to do, they got to weed out like the old talent. They got to weed out like Alicia Fox. Like, she's got to
get rid of her. Why? Yeah, get rid of her.
Yeah.
Stop having, as much as I love Abyss, we don't need to see him again.
Well, he's busy. He's busy in WWE. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let him go to WWE and bring him back every once in a while for like some special occasion.
Well, right? That's what I was going to say. I was going to mention that, Trey Cream. Well, I was actually going to mention that. Why the hell have they not done like a Legends reunion show, having all the TNA originals, like showing up for a pay-per-view? AJ, James Storm, Chris Bobby Roode, Abyss,
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels, because Kazarian's already there. Like, why not have a night of legends?
You know what? And you know what day you know what one I would do it for? The taping. You do a taping after Slammiversary's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do it then, because you can bring all those people in for Slammiversary to be in the crowd, be backstage, be with everyone, and then have them show up and be on screen. Because
maybe do the Hall of Fame there.
Well, do the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I don't know. That might actually be a good idea, and that's the main event of the show. Because WWE, like, Slammiversary is not like WrestleMania levels. So you can still have stories be advanced, but mid-carders who have nothing going on can interact with these legends, and that helps everyone. And it's just a fun thing that makes people be like, yeah, I remember that. It's a nostalgia hit. It's a cheap pop. So if you do that, let's say the fucking right after Slammiversary or some shit, do a taping right then. I think that's the best way of handling it, because you got all those people there, and then you can still advance stories. You don't have to stop advancing the story. This is the thing that WWE would fuck up. They would do like the retro Raw shows, but then everything kind of gets put on hold.
Yeah,
and it's like we need Superfly to get involved in this random segment here. It's like, no, look, stories need to continue.
Yeah,
and this needs to be kind of like the B. If you look at a sitcom, sitcoms always have the A story and the B story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Frasier has a issue with the coffee place. They keep making fun of him for being bald or something. Mm-hmm. And then what's the B story? The dad ate a weed brownie and now he's all sick. Or Niles used, I don't know, preparation H on his fucking face and now he has I don't know, some weird anal warts are growing out of there or some shit. Either way, you get the idea of you have a smaller story and the bigger story. The bigger story's always got to be your angles. But that smaller story, having the legends kind of show up and be a part of things.
Yeah.
You could make a really good one episode. You don't need to drag them out every other week like it's the fucking Heath Slater storyline. Or like Vader and Sid are killing them.
Hey, real quick, Trey, can you look up real quick and see if this is the 25th anniversary for Impact? Because if so, why the fuck is this not labeled Slammiversary Homecoming?
What year? Yeah. What year did Impact start?
2002.
2000. No, so that's next year.
Well, yeah, because because the first anniversary show was in 2003. Okay, so next year, so next year would be the 25th anniversary. Why the fuck are you guys not gonna book that out for next year's Slammiversary Homecoming and go back? It's already a building anyways. Go back to the fairgrounds. Go back and back to the asylum. Go back there and do a show where it all began, and then have Jeff Jarrett come in, and then make the announcement that Jeff's coming in to be
invite everyone from the first pay-per-view is alive to be there. Bring Ken Shamrock in.
Ken Shamrock, Abyss, Sabu's no longer with us, so that's a no-go.
Jimmy Wang Yang,
Jerry Lynn, Senshi. You can have AJ to show up. You can have
Mickey James.
Can't get cheeks, unfortunately.
Kurt fucking Angle. Even though Kurt wasn't on the first card, bring in Kurt. Bring in Samoa Joe.
Bring in Kevin Nash. Bring in
Bobby Roode. Booker, Booker would go.
Bring in everyone. And do a big pay-per-view and have those guys interact. WWE does that all the time.
They did that with AJ Styles this year. AJ's retirement, they had all the TNA guys there.
They also did that in Mania. How many times would Hulk Hogan randomly show up on a Mania where he was unannounced in a backstage segment? It happened pretty often. Yeah.
Austin or The Rock.
You can do that with mid-card guys or guys who are on the come up, have them rub shoulders. That's why that Leon Slater AJ Styles segment works so well that they did months ago. Yeah. It's because he's on the come up. AJ's the established guy at the end, right? Mm-hmm. And they kind of just need to brush shoulders, a little show of respect between both. And that helps a whole lot. And it's just a good thing for the crowd. You do that once a year. You don't do it every fucking episode where you're bringing out Mustafa Saeed, who, how many matches did the guy even have in TNA?
Not that many.
Back in the Asylum days, I think he had a handful with New Jack, but still.
But less than he had. He's more of an OVW or an ECW guy that we know of. We don't think, when I think of Mustafa Saeed, I don't think, the TNA, the guy who had a handful of matches in TNA. No.
Yeah. You think of ECW and you think of
Smoky Mountain. Like if Randy Savage was still alive and TNA's bringing him out. It'd be he had one fucking match. What are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, not even a match. I mean, he didn't do anything. Jeff and AJ did all the work. He just put Jeff in a sleeper and called it a day. So.
Yeah, because he's a real G like that,
Which, by the way, we might cover that eventually. Why Macho Man left TNA back in 2004? That's a very, very interesting story. So stay tuned on that.
Because he couldn't wrestle Mustafa Saeed.
That too. But I think we're gonna put a bow on this real quick. But this is what we think of TNA Creative, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
You are on crack.
Yeah,
that's the first time I saw that one. That's good.
Also, Delirious and Tommy Dreamer, you all need to go home and do this too.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
No, they don't. That's going to make the show worse. Oh my god.
It's going to become JCW. Oh,
God. You know what I think about TNA?
What's that?
Oh my god, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse.
Also, this is how I think this is where the meetings take place, and this is how you go and meet Delirious in his bathroom stall in his office.
Hello? What's the secret password?
That's how you.
All right. Anyways, let's stop playing random clips.
Just kidding.
And let's get out of here so you guys can go to your other stream. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, our boys are going to be putting on another stream. So if you want to shill that here, ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to be reviewing?
Masters of the Universe.
The He-Man movie. Yep.
Oh boy. I'm trying to sell people on wanting to watch your stream, and you're telling me you're going to talk about He-Man.
It's actually good. It's not good. What people think it is.
It's not what Tom Connors said.
Oh, not at all.
No,
not
he's fucking wrong on it. He's fucking wrong. It's actually fun. I had fun with it, surprisingly, and yeah.
Also, to chat right here. This is our link from the stream last night. So if you missed out, there's a stream that we did last night, and this stream right here. If I can find it. This is the one that we did last week. We covered Mick Foley joining AEW, which that has done really, really well for us. So if you wouldn't mind, if you're new here, check that out. Subscribe and share, all that good stuff. Cream, what do you got to promote real quick before we get out of here?
Well, I guess I'll be with you to watch Dynamite this week, but I won't be on the show on Saturday. Yeah, I meant to tell you guys earlier. Sorry about that, by the way.
We found out on Grunkin, so
yeah, that's my bad. Chat L me for communication. I'll tell you why afterwards, but I'll be here Wednesday for Dynamite. Why not? Fuck it, we ball.
It's gonna be in Cincinnati, so they're coming to my hometown. So
you're gonna be there. You're gonna dance like Jeff Hardy.
No, because I already saw one of the matches. It's going to be John Moxley defending his belt against Shane Taylor. So it's like,
God!
He's the hometown guy, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay, it might be a shit. Okay, it might be a shit match.
Maybe, but also,
honestly, I want to promote that everyone should go buy WWE 2K26 so you can play as Strav Zelnick.
Okay, well, also there's a link right there to our Discord if you want to join us. But for that, chat, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And if you hate Delirious's booking like we do, hit that double like button twice. Okay, do us all a favor, share the stream.
That unlikes the video, Mr. T.
You want to like it, you like it again, then do it again. That's how it works. Yeah.
No, oh my god, no, that'll kill the channel.
All right, well, anyways, chat. You know what to do. We'll see you next time. We will see you guys on Wednesday. And also we will see you in the next 10 minutes on reviewing with the boys. So take care.
Fucked.
Until then, guys, take care. Peace.